you and your brother are both ranked in your respective divisions. What were the emotions of you both being ranked?
I mean, it was very satisfying for a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just like the beginning of where you want to start off at with your brother, just being ranked in the top 10. But it's not the final goal. So it's just a little bit more motivating to keep pushing and get to the top.
So when we spoke a little while ago, you said you wanted to be just outside the top 10. I guess were you happy where you were in your ranking?
I guess really too when we spoke, I hadn't really looked at the roster too much, so I didn't really put in account like where everybody was at. So now looking at it makes a lot of sense where I'm at. But yeah, I'd say I'm fine with where I was ranked.
We've seen lately fighters, mainly wrestlers, that fall in love with throwing their hands rather than relying on the game plan that got them there. What are your thoughts on guys that do this and fall short?
I mean, you got to be willing to take a risk. I mean, this isn't wrestling anymore, so you got to be well rounded. Eventually, you're gonna find somebody who's gonna be able to stuff, touch, takedowns, and wrestle just like you. So what are you gonna do when that happens? When you can't get a takedown, you're gonna have to fight. And if you haven't developed the skills and you aren't confident in your hands, then it's not gonna be a good night for you. So I think every wrestler should take that chance and risk to get their hands better and focus on the boxing because I've been wrestling since I was in the third grade. I think it would be hard for anybody to really out wrestle me in the sport of MMA because no one has the accolades I do in wrestling in the sport. So for me, it's just more of being more of a well-rounded MMA fighter. This isn't wrestling anymore. You gotta learn how to fight.